We're talking about the Cuban rotation today, and this is a fantastic exercise. I love this exercise because it allows us to work on our rotational capacities in our shoulders, and also it's diagnostic to say, hey, if I can't get here and I can't get here without shoulder dipping forward on me, or I get this pinching in my shoulder, these are signs that, hey, something's going on, and we can do some mobilization, soft tissue things to start to improve this capacity, start to take care of this pinchiness and shoulder mobility. So we have a PVC pipe here, and the goal is we're going to start flat against the wall. I'm gonna hit my sign here a little bit, but we're trying to be flat against the wall. And the goal is we're up here, right? We're in this 90-90 position, and we're rotating above our heads. We're trying to get the back of our hands against the wall, and then we're coming down this way. So we're doing two things at once here of rotating up and rotating down, which is the same as external rotation and then this internal rotation. And I want you to be mindful too. See how the shoulder wants to really dip down on me? That's a sign that, hey, I might be missing a little bit of this motion here. So again, we're both here, we're coming on up. Here, this rotation I'm very good at, but coming here, my shoulders want to come down a little bit. I'm a little tight into this internal rotation, and the Cuban rotation is a great way to find that out. But also, if you have issues here, right, starting against the wall is fantastic to start to work on this. Again, if we're against the wall here, working on coming all the way up, coming all the way down, and it shouldn't be, oh, I feel it in my shoulders. This left shoulder keeps wanting to drop down on me. But we should start to feel it more in the back, especially in this lower trapezius area. And we can start here against the wall, and we can progress towards coming off the wall, and then continue to do these rotations without having that wall for stability. I actually feel a little bit easier for me because I was on a little bit of an uneven surface there. But working on these Cuban rotations is fantastic. Right, if you're doing an Olympic lift, such as cleaning the bar or snatching it, right? We're in this position to start with, and we come up and finish here. So we're actually going through this rotation during an Olympic lift, especially a snatch. With running, right? We're actually going through, by no means the same amount of motion, but almost a similar kind of motion where we're coming from here to here, right? Sprinting goes through this a lot more, but with running, we still need a little bit of this internal rotation motion. If we don't have this, what might happen is instead of being in a nice normal arc here, where we're able to get our elbow behind us and in front without dipping, what might happen is we come here and we dip, or we come here and my elbow will flare as I'm coming back through. And this is definitely something we don't want. A, it's a waste of energy. B, it can cause a whole bunch of neck tightness and soreness. So if you're that runner who is running, you get 6 miles in, you're like, oh man, why is my shoulder so flared up? What's going on with my neck? Got a headache going on. This might be a great one you could add to your arsenal. And if you really feel this pinchiness going on, especially when you're coming down here, we should be able to get this PVC pipe to our abdomen without, let me make sure my shoulders are good, without our shoulders or dropping down like this as we're doing it. So I'm able to stay up fairly high. I get a little bit of pinchiness on my right side, but nothing crazy. And here I'm pretty good as well. So a great diagnostic tool, but also, hey, we can start to add some weight to this, right? Feel free, get in small dumbbells, plates, and just going through this rotation on our own and saying, hey, how do I feel with this? What's going on? Making sure my core's tight, right? I'm not hyperextending. I talked a lot about this, guys, but the Cuban rotation is a fantastic way to just, first of all, see how you're doing. Second of all, just practice going through these rotations on your own. It's a great way to say, hey, where am I at? And let's get used to moving our shoulders through these positions.